Alright, hello Guardians. So, the dawning is upon us, and I figured it was a good time to bust out one of our classic dawning recipes, which are the Gjallardoodles. Gjallardoodles.
Gjallarhorn?
Gjallarhorn, yeah, because no one knows what Old Norse is. It's ancient knowledge, so the warlocks know the true pronunciation. But,
I feel like they would love to correct everybody then.
that would be a very warlock thing to do. We're getting a little off track here. Our official cookbook has a recipe for the Gjallardoodles in here.
Sorry, we're fresh out of delicious explosions.
Oh, no, we're just making sure to keep delicious explosions out of this kitchen. Traditionally, Guardians will use ether cane and delicious explosion to create these cookies, but if you are not going outside of the city walls, you can make them in a different manner. For more conventional ingredients, 3/4 cups and 1/3 cup of cashews, so those are going to be 2 separate scoops. 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which we are omitting because we have salted butter, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 cup of unsalted butter, which is 2 sticks of butter, 3/4 cup sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 egg white. We've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. 3/4 cup cashews. Stick these in the oven for 10-15 minutes until they start to brown. While that's baking, we can go ahead and start creaming the butter. I don't have a mixer, so I'm going to do this manually.
Use the back of the fork and kind of mush it.
I can't remember what type of non-Newtonian fluid butter is. Butter gets more liquid the more you push on it. I think this is about
Yeah, I think it's fine.
1/4 cup sugar. Just going to keep mixing till the sugar is part of the butter. No, I'm not certain that this is the best tool for this job. Oh Lord.
Don't do it.
Do you want some?
No!
2 teaspoons.
I'm gonna do it over the...
Hold on, I guess I'm peeling you off layer by layer.
Oh, you didn't get the mem right? You didn't.
I didn't get the membrane. No, I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move.
Blech.
Keep mixing it the same way that everything else got mixed. The baked nuts are going to get ground up, so we're going to scoop them into our blade bullet.
Shake, pulse, shake, pulse. Anthrax letters were my great fear as a small child.
What does that have to do with...
I don't know, opening something and a cloud of dust comes out. So I
Okay.
shook all my mail to make sure there wasn't powder in it.
Okay. In my defense, this is not exactly the best way to scoop flour. 2.5 cups of flour. This is inconvenient.
There's the salt, but the salt is in the butter. The salt is,
Right.
I think, what activates the baking powder. You could just do a little sprinkle.
Okay. And now that that's mixed, and this is mixed, we're going to mix this into that. Recipe says to do it in portions so that it's easier to combine, so we'll do about half, and then mix that together.
It's going to be very crumbly and loose. That's just the nature of this dough.
Thank you. And it's definitely a very crumbly consistency.
Manually by hand, yes.
Cool.
I think of that kinetic sand, the moon sand. Your aim right now is to ballify it.
Alright.
You don't want to overwork the dough or else it'll be tough and not crumbly.
Alright, plastic wrap out.
Go ahead. Put it on the plastic wrap and then add the rest of the dough later.
All the bottom is like, took all the flour. Oh boy.
Yes, Guardian, pat your dough. Flatten it out as much as possible and get it to stick together as much as possible.
I will do my best. And now we gotta wrap it.
Wrap him up.
Definitely gonna need more plastic wrap. This is my rolling pin. Okay. So once it's packaged, you're going to rolling pin it flat-ish. This is one way to do it. I'm gonna toss this onto the pan. Alright, now it's gonna go in the freezer for about 10 minutes. Once it's done chilling for a bit, you wanna flour your counter. I don't know how much of your counter I'm supposed to flour.
I think the instructions said lightly flour the counter.
I don't know what lightly is. I've never done this before. Flour, the dough, and then some plastic wrap over top. We're gonna roll this out into about a 1/2 inch thick sheet.
Yeah, did you bring your rolling pin?
I don't have a rolling pin.
Exactly. Well, why should I have a rolling pin?
1/2 inch thick, that's 50 caliber. We don't have a cookie cutter, so I'm just going to use this ball here.
There you go. That's cute.
So we actually have way more than will fit on our baking sheet. Yeah, we've got 20 here. And Natasha was kind enough to separate out all these cashews, so now we just gently but firmly insert 1/2 of a cashew onto each one. I think, was the cut half supposed to go up?
Yes, or no, I think the picture shows the cut half down.
Once the cashews have been decorated on top, then we'll preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and put these in the freezer for about 10 minutes to chill before they go inside. Cookies are done. Gonna take them out of the oven now. I think those look pretty good. They smell delicious. So there's a hair right in my face right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got some loose hair going on.
Okay.
Ugh. That is one fresh batch of Gjallardoodles ready to go. Would you like one? I'm going to take one. How feel?
Ooh, they feel good.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, those are good.
Well, that's delicious. There's considerably less explosion in this recipe.
An explosion of flavor in your mouth. Okay, fire me, please. Just fire me.
I don't know if there's going to be any left to give to Zavala. Well, we got to sample a few of them to make sure that they're not
Quality control. We can't
yeah.
give him substandard Gjallardoodles.
can't be poisonous or anything like that. You might kill them.
Yeah, terrible. But we are doing this nation a favor. Yes, I would like another cookie.
I will also have
I think you
another
should also
cookie.
have another cookie.
You know what? I think that because the recipe said that it would produce 20 cookies, and we definitely produced way more. But I think that that's actually, the 20 is to give to Zavala, and then the extras are for us. That's how this works. That's how leadership works, right?
Yeah. What is Zavala going to do with 20 cookies?
Presumably he would eat them.
He's a big dude, right?
He's a big dude. This was a little more labor intensive than just grinding strikes, that's for sure. But it's also much more delicious, and it creates quantities to share. If you don't want to run strikes, then here you go. This is how you get your dawning squared away. All right, till we eat again, Guardians.
Crumbly, huh?
Still recording audio.
Yeah. Why did you get the big chomp?
Big jump.
The big chomp. I'll use this in post.
Well, so let me eat in peace.
No.
I gotta clean up this mess now.
That's a you problem.
Yep.
Alright.